So good morning one and all. So now we'll see standard ACL, how we are going to do. So one example topology I have taken here. So in this 4 routers taken, R1, R2, R3, R4. So as I told you already in static routing, under each router, if any switch and PCs are connected, this is actually one network, right? This is one network, and this is one network, and this is one network. So 192.168.1.0 is the first network, 200.1.1.0 second network, 172.16.1.0 is the third network, 182.168.1.0 is the fourth network. So first network connected under R1, second connected under R2, third connected under R3, fourth connected under R4. So these 4 networks are its own networks of these 4 routers respectively. Okay. So before going to do the standard ACL, you have to do static routing and default routing also. So on one router you have to choose for static routing. On that router you have to do the static routing. Other than that, remaining routers you have to do default routing. Okay. Now we'll see standard ACL. In that standard ACL, 2 types are there. One is named and numbered. So first we will see numbered standard ACL. Now here I am going to take objective 1, first objective, that is block 192 network to access 200 network. Block 192 network to access 200 network. So see the topology. This is 192 network. So I have to block this 192 network to access this 200 network. Okay. And next one, block 172 network, 172 dot, this one, to access 182 dot network. So I am going to block this network to access this. So first one is block 192 network to access 200 network. That means I need to block this one to access this. And second one, I need to block 172 dot network to access 182 dot, which means I have to block this network to access this network. So remember, in standard ACL, always we are doing this ACL configuration on the destination router. See, in first case, we need to block this one to access this, which means destination is this one. So we have to do the standard ACL configuration on this router 2 for this first case. Then for the second case, we need to block this one to access this. Then this is the destination. To access which one? This one, no? So this is the destination. So this network is connected directly with this R4 router. So we need to configure standard ACL on this R4 router. So for first case, we need to do standard ACL configuration on R2. For second case, we need to do standard ACL configuration on R4. Okay. Now we'll see what is the general form for standard numbered ACL command. General form we'll see. So this is the general form. So this is standard numbered ACL, and the standard, how we can understand, the number should lies between 1 and 99. Okay. So you should be in global configuration mode. Whichever router you are choosing, based on that you change this R value, like R1, R2, R3, like that. So access -list space, you can use any number within this range 1 to 99. I am using here 10. After that you can use either permit or deny. Okay. Next you are going to give a network ID or host ID. This network, whatever network ID or host ID you are giving, that particular network or host I am going to permit or deny according to my wish. Okay. Next one, wildcard mask you have to give. subnet mask we know, opposite to the subnet, reversal of the subnet mask is wildcard mask. For example, 255.255.258.0, we know na subnet mask. In wildcard mask, you have to inverse that, which means 0.0.0.255. That is wildcard mask. Next line command is access hyphen list space, that access list number, that is 10. Then if you give here permit, then next line you need to give deny. If you give deny in the first line, then next line you have to give permit. Remember, if first line permit means second line deny. If first line deny means second line permit. Okay, permit any, right? Then next one, go to that particular interface number. For example, here I am doing, in the first case I am doing here on R2, right? So on R2 I am doing. So this interface number is G0/0. For example, if it is G0/0, then that value you have to take here. Interface G0/0, then IP space access hyphen group space, that access list number, that is 10, space out. So this is what the 4-line command. So with this you can block or permit any particular device or the entire network. This is the command, general line command. Okay. Right. Now for the first case, shall we write according to that command what the first case they given? Block 192.network to access the 200.network, correct? So I am going to configure standard ACL, numbered ACL on this R2 router, because here this one is the destination. That's why we know very well standard ACL we are doing on the destination router. Okay. Now according to this I am going to write, so R2 config. Now the command is to block this one. Command is access hyphen list, then access list number 10. You can use any number here between 1 and 99. Okay. Now I am going to deny. Okay. I am going to block, no. So deny network ID I am going to give, because entire network they given here. Entire network we need to block. Okay. So network ID you have to give 192.168.1.0. Then this is one line command. I don't have space, so that I am writing in the second row. So next is wildcard mask I have to write, that is 0.0.0.255. Okay, that is what given here. Permit or deny, next net ID and wildcard mask. Okay, that's what I have given here. I hope you understand this particular command, right? Right? Yes. Next, what we need to do, we need to give. Next, what we need to give? Access list 10 permit any. In the first line I given deny. So second line you have to give permit any. Fine. See, is the same thing. Yeah. So access list and deny. I am going to deny this particular network to access this one. Other than this network, for example 172.16 dot and 168 dot, these are all allowed. These are all permitted to access this network. Only this one is denied. Only this one is blocked. Right? Then next what we need to do, as I told you, to this interface you have to give out. So go to that interface G0/0. Then you have to give IP. you have to give IP space access hyphen group 10 out. Access group space 10. This 10 is here, whatever the number you have given, no, that 10. So that's it. This 4-line command. If you have typed this 4-line command on R2, then this will be blocked to access this network. Okay. This is the 4-line command. Fine. So next for second one. Second, what they have given, block 172.network to access 182, which means I need to block this one to access this one. So to access this network, which means this is my destination. So near to destination, this router is there. So that router is R4 router. So I am going to configure standard ACL on this R4 router. Okay. Now I'll write the command on R4 router. I'm going to configure standard ACL. Okay. So command is same, access list, just give a different number, that is 20, then give deny. Which one you are going to deny? 172 dot, which one you are going to block, 172.16.1.0 network, correct? Then wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255. Just give the same 3 zeros and 1.255 for all the network, not an issue. Like I told you now in the previous static routing, 255, 3 255 and 1 0. The same way here in wildcard mask, 3 0 and 1 255. You give this only. Then next one, access list, access hyphen list 20 permit any. Permit any. If first line deny means next line permit. Okay. Next one. Here suppose this interface is, for example, G0/1. For example, G0/1. Then here what you need to give? Interface G0/1. Then give the, already we given, no, the same line command. IP space access hyphen group space 20 out. That's it. So this line command will, you are going to do this 4-line command. You have to type on R1 to block this network to access this network. To block this network to access this network. Okay. Suppose in this we are blocking the entire network, correct? In these two cases, we are blocking the entire network. Suppose if I wanted to block one particular device. Suppose if I wanted to block only this particular device. Suppose here two devices are connected. Under this switch, two devices are connected. The first device is 192.168.1.1. Next device is 1.2, for example. Okay. See here, this is 1.1 device, this is 1.2 device. So I wanted to block this 1.2 device. Then what I need to change in this command? Previously we blocked the entire network. Now we are going to block only one particular device, and I am allowing this device. I am allowing this first device, and I don't want to allow this device to access this network. Then what I need to do here is access hyphen list 10 deny. Here you need to give that particular host ID. What is that? 192.168.1.2. This ID. Then wildcard mask should be 0.0.0. Here also you have to give 0 only. Understood? Then permit any, remaining all are same. I hope you can understand how to block the entire network and how to block the particular host. Right? Clear? So next one, objective number 2, block 192.network to access 182.network, block 172.network to access 182.network. See, we are going to block 192 network and 172 network to access 182, which means, see the topology ma? We are going to block this network as well as this network. Both the networks we are going to block to access the same destination. In the first objective 1, we are blocking to access a different network. See, in the first case it is 200 network, that is this one, and then in the next case 182 network, that is this one. So in both cases destinations are different, but in objective 2 both cases destination is same. Here also 182, here also 182. So in this case you are going to configure standard ACL on which router? On R4 only. On R4 only. But I am going to block this one as well as this network. I am going to block this one as well as this network. Am I right? So this one you can, this particular objective you can perform in 2 ways. I'll explain you. So 2 ways you can do. For example, see here totally how many networks are there apart from this destination? How many are there? 1, 2, 3 networks are there. In these 3 networks, what they are telling here, we need to block this one and this one. These 2 networks we need to block and we need to permit only this. Am I right? So permission is given to only this network and these 2 are we are going to deny. So how we can do? We'll see. Where I am going to configure, where I am going to, on which router? R4 router, right? R4 router is close to the destination. So the command is access list. Suppose list number something. You can give like 30. Some number you can give. Access list 30. Because 1020 I used here, so that I am giving 30. You can give 10 also if it is not used anywhere else. So access -list space 30. Then I have, previously I used deny, no? Here also I will give deny only. Deny. Network is, which network I am going to deny? 192.168.1.0 network. Then subnet mask is 0.0.0.255. If it is network, you have to give last 255. If it is host, you have to give last value also 0. Okay, this is done, right? One network I blocked now. What is that network? This first network I blocked. Again, one more network also you have to block. What is that? This one, right? So for that, one more line command I have to write, that is access -list. Again you need to give 30 only. In that same group you are going to deny. Which network you are going to deny? Second one, that is here they given no block 172.network. 172.16.1.0, then 0.0.0.255. Now in this 2 line command I am blocking these 2 networks to access this network. Understood? Clear? Now next line is same. What is the next line? Access list 30 permit any. Already you know deny, if first line is deny, second line will be, next line will be permit. Next, go to that particular interface as I told you, interface G0/1, then give IP access group 30 out. That's it. Okay, this is one way. Or another way is Another way is I'm going to compress this 2-line command into 1-line command. Instead of giving deny for 2 network, I'm going to permit only this network. Automatically other than this network will be denied. Okay. So we'll see that. The command is R4 config. The command is access list 30. Now here previously you gave deny, no? See here you gave deny, right? Now you give permit. Which network you are going to permit? The second one. What is that? This one, 200.1.1.0, right? So give that 200.1.1.0. Then wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255. That's all. This one line is enough. Next you can give access list 30 deny any. Like that you can give. Okay. Right. This is the second way. So next line is interface G0/0. Next is IP access group. Same command. Access group 30 out. So in this 2 way you can do. If the destination is same, so that time we have to use like this type of commands. Here we are giving deny for both the network, then you are permitting. Here you are giving permission to one network and other than that network will be denied. So you can use either one type. Okay. So now we'll see standard named ACL. So standard named ACL, only command wise difference is there. It starts with IP, okay. IP space access -list space standard you need to give here. Standard, then name of the ACL you have to give. Here I'm considering Cisco. Next you can give deny or permit. Here I'm taking deny, or you can use permit also. Then network ID or host ID, then wildcard mask. You know very well network ID if you take, wildcard mask will be 0000255. If you take host ID, then wildcard mask will be 0000. Okay. If you take deny in the first line here, then you have to take permit here in the next line. If you take permit in this line, then next line will be deny. Okay. Then exit, then the same line command. Previously here I used 10. Now here I am using name. Previously I used number 10. Now we are using here name Cisco out. So this is what the general command for standard named ACL. Now next 2 cases I am going to discuss here. If suppose we wanted to block only one host, that time you have to deny the particular host ID, then wildcard mask will be 0000. Clear? This we know already, we discussed. Next, suppose if they ask you to block first 14 devices like that, then you need to give deny. After that you have to give the network address, that is 192.168.1.0. For example, I have given here whatever the network address given in the question, that network address you need to take here. Then see here only the main difference is there, that is in wildcard mask you have to give 0.0.0.14. You need to give how many devices they are telling to block. 14 devices, no? So you need to give 14 here. If they are telling to block 30 devices, then you have to deny network address, then wildcard mask will be 0.0.0.30. Now you can understand, if 15 devices given means what you need to do, here 15 you have to write. 20 devices mean here you have to write 20. 10 devices means here you have to write 10. That's it. Clear? So I hope you can do well static routing and this standard numbered ACL and named ACL. Thank you, ma. Thank you all. And PAP and CHAP VPN already I have given. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.